So, years ago, I'm living with the big gay wife in Arlington. And I should mention that I really have a phobia of spiders or anything with like spindly legs that move fast or, God forbid, jump. And boy I'm dating at the time is on his way over to come visit for the weekend. And so I jump in the shower. Well, I put my robe on, toddle into the bathroom, turn the water on, check the temperature, and then I pull away from the knob for the shower and see what can only be termed as a chthonic hellbug. And it is the most horrifying thing I've ever seen in my life up to this point. I later find out in life that this is a house centipede. I have a horrible, horrible, just squicky feeling about house centipedes. In years in the future, I lived in a basement full of them, and I would stomp on them and crush them beneath my boot heels because I'm mighty and fuck those guys. So my fear with bugs like closes my throat up. I have a hard time breathing, and I start backing away from the shower, leaving the water running, and quickly make my way to the furthest point in the apartment away from the shower and just sit and shake until I can kind of get my bearings. Because, oh, holy fuck, I'm not handling this well. So I don't know, 10 minutes goes by and Chief comes home and he asks me why the water's running, and I'm at the other end of the apartment. I explain the situation. There's this horrible, terrible bug in the shower, and of course its only goal in life is to leap on me and suck all my fleshy juices out through whatever orifice. And so he doesn't understand what the problem is because he has no problem with bugs. So I explained to him that I really need to take a shower. It's got to happen. So he says, all right, I'll go look and see if I can find the bug. He looks, he says, I don't see the bug. And at this point, I then am having a moment of inner shitting myself because of course the bug is now in my bed waiting to savage me while I'm sleeping, because that's how this shit works, yo. So I tell him to look again. I'm like, I'm not even joking. If the bug is in the shower when I'm washing myself, you're going to end up taking me to the hospital. He doesn't really believe me, and I can kind of tell, but he looks again. He's like, no, it's definitely gone. I don't see it at all. I'm like, okay, fucker, you are going to sit on the toilet in the bathroom, and you're going to read to me while I take this shower, because it's the only way I'll feel safe. Chief, the big gay wife, is a 6'3" tall skinhead, and he's really one of the only guys I feel safe around. And we've both seen each other naked, so this is no big deal. So I strip down. I think he was reading Dune. I don't remember. So I get in the shower, and I'm doing my thing, and I look up, and the bug is right fucking there by the shower sprayer. And time stands still. And the way Chief explained it was that I flew out of the shower across his field of vision and landed at his feet, tits down, after having pulled the sink off the wall and broken the top of the toilet lid tank lid. So at least the whole tank didn't break. Water didn't go everywhere. But the sink, it had metal pipes. One of them had kinked. Water is now shooting into the air and going everywhere. And it takes a minute for us to kind of fully figure out what's happened. And we look up at each other, and he's like, oh my God, I gotta go get a chair so I can put the sink on the chair and stop the water. So he goes out, gets a chair, puts the sink on it. We're trying to... and this entire time, I'm crawling across the floor away from the tub, screaming, Medic, I've been hit. Because why not? He gets the sink onto the chair and then looks at me. I look at him and we start laughing hysterically. I recover myself. I stand up. I put my robe back on. And I go back to the furthest part of the apartment where I can await the arrival of my boyfriend. It needs to be said that the front door is right across from the bathroom. Anybody could have walked in and seen me just laid out on the floor. As I'm sitting in the chair, I hear Chief either attacking the wall with a hammer or with a shoe and basically just cursing up a storm. So, my hero, but yeah, I almost destroyed a bathroom because I was trying to get away from a bug that was that big. So that's the bug story, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to spend the rest of my Saturday talking to dead people with some friends.